Okay, and hello and welcome to this Amazon Prime unboxing, even though I ordered it through regular old Amazon, and hey, I'm not one of these people that goes around and has it already open, because what's the point in doing an unboxing if you're just going to have it already opened? And basically, this is preparations for Life 3.0, I'm going to refer to it, because you've heard of Web 2.0, well, essentially this is variation on that, because hey, if I'm going to be getting a full-time job, one, I require an app, and the phone, the shitty Vodafone Smart 6 cannot run at, so it's really shit. And I didn't want to buy another phone and be like, well, you know, it's just another shitty phone that doesn't run anything. So basically all of this was less than 100 quid off Amazon, and I needed to get something, so I got a half reasonable tablet. Now I was a bit stupid and I've got a back to front cable, so this goes female USB to male mini USB, and I need it the other way around, so that was a mistake. I got some rechargeable batteries as an add-on, they're cheap but some really good ones, and you know, it doesn't hurt to have some extra. And then the main thing that I got is not necessarily this. It doesn't feel heavy enough. This might be the other parts, which essentially they're the same thing. This is the leather case to the tablet with a keyboard in it, and like I said, it's mini USB. And it doesn't have mini USB connectors, it only has regular USB connectors, but keyboards, hopefully it types okay. The keys are rather small, they're very small. And then the tablet is a Tianyida 10-inch Phablet with a 1280 by 800 display, and it's 2 GHz quad core, which is surprising for a tablet. Not that I've really looked at many tablets, but it sounded quite good for all of this for less than 100 quid, and that's pretty good, I think. And 2 GHz of RAM, not 2 GHz, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gig storage, so hopefully it should be able to last for the ROM things. And it's 6.6 on the Android, I think, is the operating system. Now that's the downside of the tablets, you know, with your PC. If the web browser gets updated, you can just update to the latest browser, but with tablets, they kind of hard-coded not to update, so, you know, it's essentially, well, if the browsers aren't working as you expect, then really you just need to go and buy a new one, which is really, really, really shitty, so that's not ideal. It has got the gold rooms. Oh wait, it might have actually a micro USB slot, even though it didn't mention it in the specifications. It certainly does. And I cannot see a regular USB slot. So I guess I must have made the right purchase somehow. So if I want to plug any... Why are you blurring camera? Focus! This is supposed to be an HD camera. So yeah, I can put USB devices into it with that. So it's not a waste of money. And then I've got a nice little case to keep it protected. So that will all be nice and smart. And then, you know, on train journeys I can do things like that. And that's what Life 3.0 is about. It's because, hey, you know, I've got Virgin Media, and the way Virgin Media works is it doesn't necessarily remind you when the program's on, but it will record it so you can just watch it any time, and essentially that's the future. Not necessarily waiting for the time for something to be on, it's the day that show is on, so it records it, puts it on your box, and you just watch it whenever you got the free time, and then tablet to do whenever you got the free time, and on train journeys, catch up on things and watch things and do things and be a lot more free. So yeah, it's all about managing what you can do and not necessarily being limited to watching things when they're on TV, you know, they'll just be stored on hard drive, and I could probably transfer them onto the tablets if I want to watch them on the train journey into work, or on lunch breaks and stuff, and do everything that I need to do on the go. So that is why I call it Live 3.0, because it's not Web 2.0. It's an extension of how things I imagine would be in the future, because in the future they've already killed off radio essentially, so it's all on-demand radio services like Spotify and things like that. So TV's going to pretty much go down that in the future, so it's just going to be Game of Thrones is already there essentially, because people watch it before it's even on the air, and post all the spoiler memes to show, hey, I've already watched this, and it's like, yeah, well, at least this year you've waited till it was on the air, rather than last year where before it even came on the air people were like, oh, I'm going to post all these spoilers, and it's like, you dick, I wanted to watch that and you've kind of ruined it already. And then it's like, oh, I recognise this window. What's going to happen here with this guy at this window? And it's like, oh yeah. So, that's just the freedom to watch things whenever you need to. Just, on the day that they're released. You just put it in your search, so you've got, hey, I'm interested in this, record it when it's on, and it'll turn up, and you can just watch from whatever you've got listed in your things and not have to wait for the specific times, because it's not very good at reminding you. Sky at least reminds you, gives you lists of when it's on, whereas the Virgin Media is basically saying, well, hey, you don't really care when it's on, you're just going to watch it off your My Shows when it's there. So yeah. Also, the box, it's like completely on brand. It's just like, it's a wooden box. Also, I guess this is the other side. I was going to say, where's the base? The buttery biscuit base. And the box is all falling apart on me. What else do we get in there? We get a little thingamajig. It doesn't have the lid to come off, so that's the stylus, I guess. It sticks to it. It's not really what I expected as an end for a stylus, but I guess it'll do. But, to stop you fat fingering it, I guess. And it's Tablet Computer Series. Apparently you might have to watch out for it being in Japanese. Right, so cash coupon. Thank you. Buy our products. I'm not missing words. This is missing words. Thank you, buy our products. We will provide you with the best products. In order to thank you for your purchase, the welfare of our company will give you the best feedback. This is a cash card. As long as you buy the product high praise, we will return the cash to you. What? If I give it feedback, I will get my cash back. Is that what you're saying? Please use to buy products a good evaluation, and then send comments, cut off, after photos and pictures of this card in the mail to our company. Please send via email. Please tell us your PayPal account at the same time. We will check audit, literally check EM, audit, and then return the cash to your PayPal accounts. Finally, if you are using this product, you need help. Also, please send email to us. Thank you again for your purchase, your support to us. We feel very honoured. Wow. Wowie. I might have just got a free tablet without realising it. I'm not going to complain about that, because it's, if it worked good, fantastic. It was pretty much the best value one, so it was already pretty cheap. And then you're just going to give me my money back. And then, it comes with a micro USB to female USB. Well, I'm not going to complain for spending about £1.30 on a spare one when you're going to give me my money back on the tablet. Plus, hang on. Is this the one that I bought, or have I got many? Oh my god. One micro USB to female, two micro USB to female, three, that's actually to male, but still. There is a female one in there as well. Oh well. And then the charger. And then a SIM card. Oh yeah, it's also dual SIM. What the hell is this SIM though? It's like a SIM. Oops. Unless that's the memory card. Micro SIM adapter. Oh, it's an adapter, so it comes with a SIM adapter, which it doesn't mention, so I'll put that in the review, because this is all bonus stuff that it didn't say you were getting, to be honest. But was probably meant to be in that. Oh no, that's a screen protector. Fuck me. These people are generous. So we got a micro SIM adapter, and then there was something else that I saw running around in there. Oh, 2 micro SIM adapters. Just so you've got proof. 2 different size micro SIM adapters. And it's dual SIM, so you can put 2 SIM cards in it. And then just a weird token thing. And it also has expansion slots for memory, so you can put more memory in it. All in all, I mean, I'm going to give it a try and then give you feedback from there. But as it stands, I mean, I've got to put it on charge, and that's the downside of unboxings, isn't it? It all seems pretty good, and if I'm getting my money back, holy shit, is this a bargain? This would be the bargain of the century, for free, and not even knowing that it would be for free, with all of these free things in it. Wow, winning. So yeah, join us again. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Okie dokie, so Tinder broke earlier and for some reason was giving me unlimited swipes, so I decided to just click for 4 hours because there was nothing better to do but wait for the gas man to arrive. So yeah, something went wrong. Either we went through all of the matches or it decided, hey, you know, we've caught onto what's happening, and decided to get it. So I don't have many apps installed, obviously antivirus software you need, and Streamlabs and other things. But the main thing that I was going to show is, yes, it's set London time. It was awkward to try and get it to set to UK time. It didn't seem to want to. The storage, right, so there is internal storage, 3.1 gigabytes used, 800 megabytes free, so there's 3.2 gigabytes basically of memory in the internal, and Hearthstone takes up all of that. But on the phone internal storage, there's 62 gigabytes free, but you can only transfer 118 megabytes of Hearthstone to the internal phone storage. It's not a SIM, it's the internal storage just the same, it's just for some reason it's called phone storage. So it's not 32 gigabytes of free space, there is 62 gigabytes of free space, but the apps don't want to install to that bit, so it's a bit awkward. And then things that are running, there's basically 4 gigabytes of RAM. You know, it's using some, and then there's all of the crap that's going on, and obviously it's using more internal storage than I would like, because Hearthstone will not transfer the whole lot. It is stupid, you know, it considers it data. So it's like total, the app itself is only 30 megabytes. The phone storage of the app, there's 108 megabytes for some reason. It stores 1.3 megabytes on the internal phone storage, but the rest of it, the 2.48 gigabytes of data, which really is the app, it should transfer over to the phone storage, because I've transferred the whole thing to the phone storage, and for some reason it wants to keep part of it in internal, the majority of it in internal actually, and then there's like a 9 megabyte cache, but like that's anything to care about. It would be nice to be able to just have the whole lot transfer, but Hearthstone, fix it please, seriously. Other than that, yeah, it seems to be running fine.